All right, we are live. What's up, Mr. Bobby? How you doing tonight, man?
What's up, brother? What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just it's Tuesday. It's middle of the week will be tomorrow, and then it'll be week 3 soon. But right now, it's 2 weeks already. 2 weeks already in the books, man.
That went quick, didn't it? The first 2 weeks.
And it seems like the first. It seems like it takes a while to get to the NFL, and then all of a sudden, you're in week 8. You're like, man, damn. It's like, what?
I know it goes by quick, man. It does.
Your life goes by quick once you get older, huh? But
don't even tell me. I just turned 36 yesterday.
Oh, you did? Oh man, happy birthday, Bobby. That's up, Ron.
I feel like I'm 96 though.
Oh. I still feel like I'm 25, but I'm not.
I might act like I'm 25, but I feel like I'm 96.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near that 25 mark anymore. I'm pulling away from that station. Yes, man. So we had some good games this past weekend.
We did. We had a few of them surprised me. Yeah,
there was some surprised me. Now the picks, I got you the first week, but it's a long season. I went 13-3. You went 11-5. So, but the only games that we both missed on. Well, you had Washington and the Bears. I had the Giants and the Bengals. So you were 2 up there, but you missed on the Eagles, the Raiders, the Jaguars, the Chargers, and the Chiefs.
I wouldn't have called the Eagles one. I was not expecting that.
I missed on the Giants, the Bengals, and then the Steelers, and everything else that I hit on. But yeah, I mean, it was a good week. The first game Thursday was the Giants and the team with no name, and the team with no name won 30-29. Did you watch that one?
Yes, that was on
Thursday.
That was on in the along with our local stations. Yeah, I got that game too.
Yeah, because some places don't have NFL Network. Hulu Live just now got NFL Network. I didn't know they had it till like a few weeks ago. And I said, "Oh, it's NFL Network." Okay. But man, this was a weird game, man. The Giants squandered a lot of opportunities to win this football game. They had a long touchdown. They got called back because of holding. Darius Slayton can't catch a touchdown pass.
Slayton's got to catch the ball. Like enough. Mind.
Yeah. Slayton he dropped that touchdown. They would have won the game if he caught that. I think the Giants lost the game when they picked off the interception, and then they played not to lose, and they kicked the field goal. I think that's when they lost the game. They should have gone for the touchdown. And really put the pressure on Washington.
They played not to lose instead of to win.
Yeah, they ran the ball twice, and then they knew that they were going to go on third down, and then Washington knew what was coming, so they were able to get the correct defense in, and they stopped them, and then they kicked the field goal. And I even said in the stream, because I did the game, I said this is Heineke's chance. He needs to forget about the interception, go down, get the field goal, and everything's forgiven. And they go down and they missed the field goal. But then the Giants are off sides.
How do you jump off sides on that too? How do you do? That's such a crappy mistake.
And then after that, you knew they were going to make the kick the second time around.
No doubt.
But Daniel Jones, I thought Daniel Jones had a great game. He only had 1 touchdown, but he should have had more than 1 touchdown. Slayton dropped that one that was right in his hands. He had a rating of 102. He was 22 out of 32 for 249. I mean, he didn't turn the ball over. I thought Daniel Jones played phenomenal Thursday night. It wasn't his fault they lost.
That was one of Daniel Jones's probably best games as a Giant. I think he had 95 yards on the ground.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because he had that real long run that Should have been a touchdown, but it got called back for holding. So he would have had over 100 yards rushing, but your quarterback can't be the leading rusher. Not him anyway. Saquon Barkley continues to be. I mean, he's not a superstar right now. He only had like 50.
Barkley. I don't know, like, especially if he's not, like, if he doesn't have a good year this year, or if he gets hurt, especially if he gets hurt. If he gets hurt, I think people are going to start labeling him. People are going to start labeling him injury prone if he gets hurt this year and he can't make it through the year.
Yes, especially up in New York. The media up there will eat him alive if he gets hurt again or has a subpar year. The media up there is a little different than other places. But
no doubt they'll have a field day if he gets hurt again. If he no doubt there.
But so Washington. So you had picked Washington. I had picked the Giants, and I mean, Giants should have won, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. All right, so next game we got the Sunday afternoon early games, and the first one we're going to go over was a beatdown at the Saints. Man, 26. This does not tell you how bad the Saints played. 26-7. They should have been 40-7. The Saints couldn't do anything. They couldn't do anything offensively. They couldn't do anything defensively. I mean, they got out-coached, out-played, out-schemed, out-hustled, whatever you want to call it. They just got their ass beat Sunday. This game scared me going into it because I knew that Quan Alexander was going to be out. I didn't know Lattimore was going to be out and all the coaches, but they just got out-coached. And I mean, kudos to the Panthers. They beat our ass. I mean, it wasn't even close, man. We had like 120 yards total offense. I think it was horrible. We couldn't do anything. We couldn't block. We couldn't run block. Couldn't pass block. We had 6 first downs for the whole game. I mean, it was just beat down.
No, it was like and this like, I was not expecting this. The outcome of this game. Not at all. I thought the Saints. I thought this score was going to look the opposite way. I thought the Saints were going to take the Panthers apart.
But no, I thought the Saints would lose in a close game. I didn't think they would look this horrible. Like I told you the first week, I didn't think they were as good as they looked against the Packers, and I don't think they're as bad as they were Sunday. I think they're more towards the middle of the road, which is going to put them around 10-7 on the year, roughly around that. 10-7, 9-8. I think that's what they are. I think that's going to be their. I think 11 wins is their ceiling if they can get lucky. But they got to play better than they played this past week. I mean, they got a pass block, they got a run block. It was just awful.
I heard Christian McCaffrey had a day against you guys too.
Yeah, he had almost 200. He almost 200 yards of total offense between running and receiving.
Yeah,
I knew he was gonna be tough. He's always tough. He's tough for anybody, any defense. He's gonna exploit a defense. It's the way he runs hard, man. He falls forward 5 yards. I mean, he's just that. He's good. He's really, really good. Saints got lucky last year. We played him late in the year last year, and he was hurt. And Saints got lucky that he was out. But kudos to the Panthers, as they just 26-7. Like I said, that does not even tell you how bad the Saints got beat because it wasn't even close.
Yeah. No, that was the Saints just got outdone. They just got outdone.
Yeah. But all right, moving on. We'll go to your game. We'll go to your game first. I'll let you take it. Let's see. You play. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you played the Jersey Jets. And man. So
the Pats and Jets 25-6. Patriots get the W. They pretty much do what they do. Bill Belichick and company did what they do best, and that's harass the hell out of rookie quarterbacks, and they forced. I won't even really say forced because two of those interceptions, Zach Wilson threw it right to our guys. Like they didn't even have to take a step or even make an athletic play to catch the football. It was thrown right to them. But they turned two of those interceptions into 10 points. So that's, I mean, if you take away the defensive, the defensive touch, I don't want to say touchdowns, but like if you take away the field position that gave the Pats those easy 10 points, it's only a 15-6 game. So it was closer that like they're lucky that the defense played the way they did, but they got the W on the back of the defense for sure.
Yeah. I saw some people they're already blaming Zach Wilson. Like, this is the second game, and they're already calling for his head. I mean, come on, man. The Jets.
It's the organization as a whole. That the Jets just suck. They're still not good. They got a kid that might or might not be a serviceable NFL quarterback. He got nothing around him. The offensive line is terrible for the Jets. The two running backs they have are pretty good, but the receiving core is 50-50 and the offensive line is terrible in front of him. So it's like the kid was running for his life the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, just the Jets have been bad for, I mean, so long, man. It's just like it's just one of those franchises that they're just bad. Like
they haven't been good. Not even like great. They haven't even been good in like 10 years.
Yeah. Man, so the Patriots are y'all 1-1 now, right? Yeah. Because y'all lost to the Dolphins the first week. So y'all 1-1.
Oh no, they absolutely did prove again how crappy of an organization they are, because Darnold went to Carolina and look at him. He's playing 100 times better over in Carolina than he ever was with the Jets.
Because he has an all-world running back in McCaffrey.
Well, he's got help. He's actually got help down in Carolina.
Yeah. So the Patriots do what they do best. They do what they do best is beat the Jets.
Billy Boy is 22-6 now against rookie quarterbacks.
Ooh, man. I'm glad we're not starting one next week. Yeah. Sorry, so we got the next week on the docket. We had the Bears and the Bengals, as Bears were victorious 20-17 as Burrow threw 3 straight interceptions in this game, consecutive passes. So, so the Bears were victorious. I think Fields got hurt. Didn't Fields get hurt?
No, Dalton got hurt. Andy Dalton got hurt. That's why Fields was in there.
That's right. Dalton got hurt. It's reversed. Dalton got hurt.
I think he like sprained his ACL or something like that.
Yes, that's not gonna be good for the Bears going forward. I don't know if Fields is ready to come in and play, but we'll see. But so the Bears,
he looked okay, but not spectacular. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you could tell that he was a rookie in a rookie situation, just thrown in there and trying to make the best of it.
Because the Bears only had like 83 yards passing as a team.
Yeah.
So that's not good. That's like Navy throws more passing yards than that. Damn. So those 3 interceptions really hurt the Bengals. So the Bears win 20-17. So they go to 1-1, and the Bengals fall to 1-1. All right. We got the Texans and the Browns. As we both had Cleveland in this one. So the Browns were victorious 31-21 as Tyrod Taylor got injured.
I think you even said the score was going to be something like that too.
So Tyrod Taylor got hurt. So it's interesting to see what they do forward, because are they going to activate Deshaun Watson? If they activate Deshaun Watson, I'm curious to see what the NFL does with that. But Baker Mayfield.
Do they even have a third string quarterback or no?
Let's see who played. Who played? Davis Mills played. That's who backed him up. But I'm just curious to see if they, if they do activate Deshaun Watson, and then what's the NFL going to do then? But But Baker Mayfield threw for 213, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And Nick Chubb had 95 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown. Leading receiver was Felton, 2 catches, 51 yards. But the Texans were playing well with Tyrod Taylor.
They actually looked pretty good.
This is actually going to be a blow for them, I think, for the Texans. But Cleveland, they've been the sexy pick 3 years now running in the AFC. So we'll see if they can take that next step and get to the AFC title game. I don't think they've gotten there since Bernie Kosar in Elway back in late early 90s, I think.
There's a lot of competition though in the AFC. That's even to make playoffs in the AFC. I think you're looking at 11 wins. I think you're gonna have to stack up some wins to get in the playoffs. Even wild card spot. I think you're gonna have to stack a good amount of wins up.
Yeah. So this was a good win for the Browns. I thought the Texans were going to really be bad this season, but the Texans they played well, and plus they don't have Bill O'Brien anymore. So maybe getting rid of Bill O'Brien was helped them a lot, immensely. But sucks for Tyrod Taylor getting hurt. But let's see, next look at the Rams and the Colts. As we both picked Los Angeles to win this one, as they win 27-24. As Carson Wentz, he gets hurt again. That's shocking, right?
What is it? It was something with his ankle, right? Ankle?
I think so. Yeah. So Carson Wentz, I mean, he's just hurt, man. He's always hurt.
Eagles, man. The Eagles did him in, didn't they? They did him dirty, and they did him in. They forced that knee issue a little bit, and I think the Eagles might have ruined him.
But I mean, some players are just they just cannot stay healthy. And I think, unfortunately, Carson Wentz, he's just one of those guys that just can't stay healthy. So the Rams, Matthew Stafford, he threw for what? Stupid pop up. Pop up came up and blocked the stats. 278, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick. I think the Rams got the better deal out of Goff.
Absolutely, 100%
came out.
Stafford looks like a different quarterback in LA. He does. Yeah. He looks like a different quarterback.
I mean, the big guy was Cooper Kupp. He had over 100 yards receiving, 163 to be exact. 9 catches, 163, 2 touchdowns. Man, the Rams.
That's like 20 yards a grab. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it says 18.1. Yeah, so it's almost 20 yards. But
almost 20 yards a catch. Yeah.
So I mean, the Rams. Like the Rams, they've that trade. That's gonna make the Rams one of the the better teams in the NFC.
Yeah, so, no doubt.
So the Rams go on a road, and anytime you go on a road in the NFL and you win, whether it's by 3 points or 10 points, it's always a good win on the road in the NFL. Next, we got the Bills and the Dolphins. We both picked Buffalo in this one, and they just demolished Miami 35-0. Tua got hurt again, but the Dolphins can't block for him. No, it's just
they're off. That's another offensive line that's terrible, and it pisses me off that the Patriots played so poorly against them, because Miami's O-line is not good.
Yeah, I mean, what's up with these teams like the Bengals and the Dolphins? They draft these quarterbacks, high, but they don't want to protect them. I mean, you got to have an offensive line. I mean, it's pointless.
I don't get it. If you're going to draft a quarterback that high, you figure your next pick in the second round should be a tackle to protect them.
I mean, if you look at all the great quarterbacks, I mean, just look at them. Pick anybody. They've all had a great offensive line. Yeah. All of them. I mean, Montana, Aikman, Elway, Brady, Breeze. I mean, just go down the line. All of them had an offensive line.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them. So So 35-0. Buffalo just demolished Miami. Tua got hurt again. Serious. I think it was his ribs. So I think Jacoby Brissett had to come in relief for Tua. So I'm sure Brissett will be the quarterback going forward. But and the Bills, they signed Josh Allen, that big contract, and they lost the first game, but they rebound this one. So Buffalo, we'll see how they proceed going forward in AFC, because they're one of the picks to do well in the AFC this year. So
people are actually like, they might want to pump their brakes on Buffalo a little bit this year, because they're already crowning them like,
I know
like
they are
a top 3, like it's that you might wait till you get to about week 10 before you start doing that.
Well, they do that stuff to sell clicks.
The clicks, yep. It's all about the clicks, yep.
It used to be magazines. Before we had the internet, you had to buy a magazine article, but now it's all about clicks. So so the Buffalo 35-0, man. That's pretty that's pretty good in the NFL, man. If you beat somebody 35 points on the road, I don't care, man. I don't care who it is. That's a statement.
Well, the shutout, you know what I mean?
That's a statement. All right, next we got the Niners. The Niners went on the road and they beat Philadelphia 17-11. Man, very, 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 very low scoring game. So hopefully you bet the under in this one if you bet. Let's see.
Yeah, I was expecting that to be a high scoring affair, but clearly not.
I thought it'd be a little more higher scoring than that. As the Niners Ryan ran for 117. Mitchell was the lead, got 17 carries, 42 yards. And but Jimmy G, he threw for 1 touchdown, 0 picks, 189. And going over to Hurts, he was 12 out of 23, 190, no touchdown, no picks. But the Eagles fall to Niners 17-11. And so low scoring game. Let's see. No turnovers. There was no turnovers in this game. So that's a little surprising to have that low of a score, and it's a little surprising. Both teams ran the ball pretty well, 151-117. Philadelphia was ahead in that category, but penalties really weren't out of whack. 5 for Niners, 8 for Philadelphia. Third down efficiency, 6 out of 14 for Frisco, 5 out of 12 for Philadelphia. But the Niners were victorious 17-11. as Philadelphia scored late in the game because they were down 17-3, and Hurts scored on a 1-yard run. Then they had a 2-point conversion, which there was the final score, 17-11. What's up, Crimson Brave? So Niners on the road, man. Like I said, anytime you win on the road in the NFL is a good win. I don't care who you beat. You can beat the worst team in the league. Just going on the road in the NFL is so tough, man. So
come on.
Like, you camera. Sometimes when I sit down, if I get up and I sit down, the camera gets all like foggy, fuzzy. Then you got to put a piece of paper in front of it for it to refocus. I hate that. All right, we got the Raiders and the Seahawks. Well, the Raiders and the Steelers, excuse me. Raiders and the Steelers, and this game surprised me. You picked the Raiders, and I picked the Steelers. So, this game surprised me big time. I did not see this beatdown happening. As the Raiders, 26-17 over Pittsburgh. So the Raiders, Carr threw for 382, man. And the Raiders might make some noise in AFC this season. They didn't run the ball very well. I think Jacobs got hurt, he didn't play. But they're gonna have to run the ball more than 52 yards going forward a game. But hey, look, man, they're 2-0. That's all that matters. Pittsburgh. See, what did Big Ben throw for? He was 27 out of 40, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but 40 passes for Pittsburgh and only 14 runs. I would love to know a stat. Like if you pass the ball 40 times and run it under 20 carries, I guarantee you have a very, very low win percentage. You have to. I know the Saints do. If the Saints run the ball less than 20 yards or 20 carries a game, the Saints lose. So that's not a good balance.
No, you have to have if you have to have it too, you can't be one dimensional.
Yeah, you can't be. So the Raiders, surprisingly, I thought Pittsburgh would win at home, but all right, they got the Broncos and the Jaguars, and the Broncos were victorious 23-13. There's Teddy Bridgewater. He threw for 328, 2 touchdowns and no picks. So Teddy Bridgewater played well. Trevor Lawrence didn't have a very good game. I think he passed like 113 yards. So it wasn't a good game for him. But look, they don't have much around him. Etienne got hurt in the preseason.
He's got. I don't blame him though, because he's got nothing around him.
Yeah, he another team that really needs to revamp their offensive line, but it's gonna be a long year for Jacksonville. They're gonna probably be picking top 4, top 3 again. It's gonna be a long year for Jacksonville. It's gonna be a long year for Urban Meyer. Curious to see how long he lasts over there in Jacksonville when he's not winning, because Urban Meyer's not used to losing. When he was at Florida and Utah and Ohio State, he won a ton of football games, a lot, and he's not going to win very many games in Jacksonville. So
no, he won't win. He won't win for a while.
Yeah,
that team is still a long way away from being competitive.
Yeah, they're several years away of competing for a playoff spot in the AFC. They losing Etienne didn't help them at all. But he wasn't like a missing piece or anything, but he was one of the pieces that maybe could have made him respectable. But so Broncos went on the road. All right, and next we have the Cardinals and the Vikings. Did you watch this game?
I saw highlights.
Yeah, I was watching Valhalla, and man, he wasn't happy at the end, obviously. But Cardinals win 34-33 as the Vikings miss a field goal at the end that would have won it. But they drove right down the field, and I thought they were going to make the field goal because I was watching it on Red Zone, and then they missed the kick. I was like, my God, Valhalla's gonna be so upset, and he was. But did you listen to the Vikings radio broadcast? They thought they made the kick. Did you hear that?
I heard the call from the Viking side that they thought they made it.
Yeah, it's good. It's like wait, no, he missed it. man, tough way to lose. The Vikings have lost 2 games now in the last seconds of the game. They're 0-2, and it could be 2-0. Or 1-0-1. They should have tied that game against the Bengals, but they're 0-2 now, and they lost 2 games on last minute kicks. Man,
yeah.
I mean that's tough, man. That's tough, man. As I don't know how much longer their coach is gonna last out there. They're already,
Zimmer's got to be on the hot seat if he doesn't perform this year. If the Vikes don't do well this year, Zimmer's got to be on the hot seat.
I mean, Kirk Cousins had a good game. He had 3 touchdowns, no picks. They ran the ball well, 177. They had 244 yards passing. They had a good game. They just the kicker missed the kick. He should have made the kick. It was a straight on kick, and he pushed it to the right. I was like, wow, man. But man, it's NFL is about NFL is wins and losses. It don't matter. It's not like college where you rank one to 4. It's W's in the NFL that get you in the playoffs. So 2-0 are the Cardinals, 0-2 are the Vikings, man. All right, and
like we said before, man, it don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. You just got to get the W.
Yeah. All right, so then we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons, and Atlanta actually played better than I thought. I thought Atlanta would really get blown out, but it was 48-25.
This game was over. Let's be honest, though. This game was over at half.
It was Brady threw for 5 touchdown passes.
Once again, Brady owns real estate in Atlanta Falcon fans' heads.
Matt Ryan threw 3 interceptions. They couldn't run the ball. Atlanta couldn't run the ball. They had 20 carries for 55 yards, 2.8 yards per carry. That's not getting it done in the NFL. Atlanta has a world of problems this season, and
they're not going to be a good football team for a while too. Like Matt Ryan's one of the only bright spots on that team.
Yeah, he is.
And and then Ridley. Those are the only 2 that can actually reliably produce points.
And now all of a sudden they're by themselves. There's no Julio Jones. Falcons are a mess. All right.
They're in a bad spot, and they're going to be there for a while.
Yeah. All right. Next on the list we have the Cowboys. The Cowboys went on I guess they went on the road. If you watch the game, you would know that they were on the road. All the Cowboy fans there in Los Angeles playing the Chargers. 20-17 as they get a 56-yard field goal on the last play of the game, and they defeat the Chargers 20-17. So Cowboys rebound from that opening week loss to the Buccaneers as Pollard had 109 yards on the ground. Elliott had 71. Dak didn't have any touchdown passes, but he did throw for 237. But they got the W, is all that matters. So the Cowboys go on the road and they beat the Chargers.
I think the Cowboys get the W, but I think the Chargers shot themselves in the foot a couple of times in that game.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
they didn't help themselves at all.
Yeah, Herbert threw 2 interceptions. I think one was close to the end zone, and one was in the end zone. I can't remember. So the Chargers lose another close game, just like they did last year. But Dallas.
That's been a reoccurring theme for them, losing those tight games that come down to the wire.
So, but Dallas gets in the win column. All right, now this was probably one of the better games of the day. It was Tennessee at Seattle in overtime, 33-30. Tennessee wins as they were down in this game, 30-16 in the fourth quarter, and then Derrick Henry had a 60-yard touchdown run, then a 1-yard touchdown run. And,
did you see that 60-yarder from Henry? Dude, he's stupid good.
Yeah, he's too good. So who we picked this? We both picked we both had Tennessee. We both had Tennessee in this game.
I think you picked I know I picked the Titans. I think you did too.
We both picked Tennessee. And so they win in overtime, 33-30, as both teams had the ball once, and then Tennessee got it back, and then they kicked the field goal, and they got the win in overtime, man. Like we said, anytime you win on a road in the NFL is big, and I don't know how good Tennessee really is. It just seems like all they have is Derrick Henry, but I'm not really sold on Tannehill.
I'm not. Tannehill's too inconsistent for me. I don't know if I'm a believer
he did throw for 347. They ran the ball 40 times and they passed 40 times. You want your 50%, balance between running and passing. There you go. mean, if he doesn't, I think he's a game manager, so he's not going to like win you the game, but Tannehill can lose you the game. But as long as Derrick Henry's running for 200 yards a game, they're going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, no doubt.
Then we had the Sunday night game. Man, wow. Man, we were getting lucky with some good primetime games. 36-35 as Baltimore is victorious over the Chiefs. As Baltimore was down by 11 points going into the fourth quarter, and they scored with 3:14 left to go in the game, and they take a 1-point lead. But then KC fumbles the football. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
I can't believe the Ravens won that game. I can't believe they came back and won that game.
No, that was crazy. That was. I mean, something that we've been lucky with these primetime games. That Baltimore was able to win this. I thought KC was going to go down the field and get the win, but Edwards-Helaire fumbled the football. Who knows if they would have got the field goal at the end? But they didn't. They fumbled the football. The game's over with. But this was a good win for Baltimore because they've had problems with Kansas City.
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson, it's like his kryptonite. He can't beat KC, but he beat him now in the regular season. But we'll see if what happens.
Let's see if he can do it again in the postseason.
In the postseason, but they did beat him. They did beat him Sunday. So this was a great game. Mahomes had 343 yards passing. Lamar had 239 passing, also 107 on the ground. So, I mean,
107 on the ground, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he had 239 passing. So, I mean, that's. I mean, if he gives you that every game, you really can't complain too much. I mean, he's going to run the football. He's a running quarterback. He's not going to. He's not a drop back passer. He's going to
run. He's a 2 read and go kind of guy.
All right. So Monday and the game last night, this game was actually pretty good up until halftime. 35-17 Green Bay beats Detroit. Detroit had a 3-point lead at halftime. But then
Aaron Rodgers started to try after the half.
In the second half, Aaron Rodgers started to try. Jared Goff was dropping a football. He fumbled a snap. Ball fell out of his hand when he was dropping back to pass. So that's why I was saying earlier that the Rams might have got the better deal out the trade because Jared Goff.
They might have got the better of that exchange.
I mean, because in the first half, I thought Jared Goff played well. I mean, I thought he played really, really, really well in the first half. They were moving the ball down the field.
They were staying right with Green Bay too. It was
they were winning.
Yeah,
it was 17-14. They were winning, and the second half, Green Bay just it's like Aaron Rodgers cared.
He actually was like, okay, it's time to work now.
I think it was to Devontae Adams who threw a deep ball to start the second half. I think it was Adams, and it got him in the red zone, and then they scored. I think Tunyon scored a touchdown over the middle, and it was just. And then I thought Detroit made a mistake. They tried going for I think it was 21. What was the score? Because they went for it on fourth down. I think I'll look back and see what the score was, and they didn't get it. And I thought it was a mistake because, it was 21-17. I think it was 21-17. And no, I'm sorry, it was 28. It was 28. I can't remember, but they went for it. They didn't get it. They should have gone for a field goal, I thought, because even if Green Bay would have got a field goal,
always take the points. Always take the points.
Because if Green Bay would have got a field goal, it still would have been a one possession game. But they didn't do it, and then they got behind the 8 ball the rest of the game. So, but they weren't going to score anyway. But I thought it was a bad decision. But if a play call works, coach is a genius. If it doesn't work, he's an idiot. So I get it.
Yeah, that's usually how they run it. How they do it.
I mean,
unfortunately,
if it works, did you see that great call? Coach Smith called. And then if it fails, man, can you believe he did that? I would feel good.
I know.
Man, all right, man. So let's get to some picks in week number 3. As Thursday night, we have the Panthers and the Texans. This game is in Houston, and Carolina is a 8-point road favorite. Man, that's big. Wow. I'm taking Carolina. I mean,
I would take Carolina straight up and the money line because the Texans are not good. I'm sorry, they're not good.
The Texans without Taylor.
And now they don't have Taylor either.
Yeah, so I just don't, and I don't think the NFL is going to allow Deshaun Watson to play. I
doubt it. I think they're going to make them go out and who is there? Do they even have a third quarterback?
Yeah, I forgot who their guy that came in, but I mean, they're gonna have to go off and waiver wire get somebody. The 8 point, spread tells you that on a neutral site, I mean, Carolina's about 11, 12 point favorite on a neutral site. I mean, because they give home teams like 4 points at home, I think.
Yeah.
So this game, I might do this game Thursday, but this game might not be close. I mean, Panthers. I think the Panthers are going to beat the crap out of the Texans.
I think, I have no faith in the Texans. I didn't have it with Tyrod Taylor. But now they don't have Taylor. Yeah, they're cooked.
Yeah, Houston was starting to warm on me a little bit, but then he got hurt. But all right, man. So we got Sunday games and we got an early game. This game might intrigue us a little bit. We have the Saints going up to New England to play the Patriots. Man, Saints and the Patriots.
1 o'clock or noon slot for the Central Time.
And the Patriots are 3-point favorite, which means if it was a neutral site game, it would be a pick 'em.
So basically, it's a pick 'em.
So Saints and New England. Man, I can't see any way we play as poorly if we play Sunday. I don't see it. I mean, there's just no way that we can play that poorly. I think it's going to be, more towards the.
You. How about that?
But
I know who I'm picking.
I know I'm picking too. Give me the Saints by a field goal.
That should be a good game. That should be a good game because the Patriots. Here's the thing, right? Patriots' run defense has been struggling these last 2 weeks, and if the Saints if we can't stop Kamara, we're cooked.
Yeah,
at least in the run game, because the pass defense has been pretty. The pass defense has been pretty good, but if we can't stop him on the ground, So through 2 games, the Pats' run defense is averaging 4.7 yards a carry. So
giving up.
If the Saints are smart, they'll come in there and run it. Seriously, they'll run. They'll hand it to Kamara. They'll hand it to him 18 times. And
because we didn't commit to the run against the Panthers, and we got behind the 8 ball, and we had no chance. I mean, they're gonna have to. I think that's the game plan. Is going to be to come out and try to run Kamara and Tony Jones Jr. and maybe try to, get into some favorable down and distances, because we were always in 2nd and 10, 2nd and 15, 3rd and 10. We were never 2nd and 2, 3rd and 2 against Carolina. We were always behind the chains, and you can't. It's not successful. It's an offense.
No, I'm telling you, man. If you guys come out, if you can run it. If you come out and run the ball on the Pats, that's how you guys are going to beat us. That's how you'll be.
So I got the Saints.
Who's Kamara's backup?
Tony Jones Jr. Yeah, he looked pretty good in the preseason.
I'm telling you, man. The way you guys are going to beat us is running the football.
Yeah, I think running the football is going to be the way that we're going to have to really, get into some favorable down and distances where. You're 2nd and 2, you can do something. You can maybe run a play action. When you're 3rd and 10 all the time, well, you're going to pass the ball 3rd and 10. So the Saints are going to have to protect the quarterback better because we did a horrible job against Carolina doing that. and we couldn't run block either. So they like they. I just don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna look as bad as we did last Sunday, but I got the Saints by a field goal. All right.
And I think that's going to be Bill's game plan too, is to not let you throw. You know what I mean? They'll take the pass, or try to take the passing game away from Winston.
Okay. All right, so we got the Washington football team and the Bills. This game is in Buffalo, and the Bills are an 8.5-point favorite at home. Wow, man, Buffalo and Washington.
I'm taking the Bills.
Taking the Bills?
Is that so? The Bills are at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me Buffalo. Yeah, I'll take the Bills.
This is a. I know the Bills, and they beat Miami 35-0, but Washington's not that bad, man. They're really not, but they are going on the road. 8.5, man. 8.5. This screams.
If it was in Washington, I might have said Washington. You know what I mean? The fact that they're traveling, though, and I think Buffalo plays. Buffalo, since they've got Josh Allen, has played really well at home, so that's why I'm going to give it to them.
I mean, the game is just screaming at you
upset.
I mean, I don't pick the Bills. I don't know, man. Just I can see Washington winning this game, but give me the Bills at home. Man.
It wouldn't surprise me if Washington does pull the upset off, though. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Sam Darnold's in the chat. Sam Darnold was here for the Panthers Saints game. He was actually playing football, Bobby, and in the chat at the same time. And he was, he was double duty.
That's dedication right there.
I mean, he was impressive. He was kicking the Saints' ass, and he was in the chat. I was like, man, this guy's really good. We got the Bears and the Browns. This is gonna be an easy pick. Browns.
Browns.
If since the Bears are down a quarterback, Dalton's hurt. I just don't see how Chicago's going to go on the road with Justin Fields and beats Cleveland.
If Justin Fields has got to go on the road and face the Browns too, that's the Browns D is no slouch. Yeah. Like they're gonna, if Justin Fields does have to start, they're gonna go after him. They're gonna get after him. Like it's the kid's gonna be running for his life, I think.
Yeah, Cleveland's a touchdown favorite. So I would actually give the points. I would actually give if I was betting, I would take Cleveland and lay to 7. I think they're going to beat the Bears by 10 or 15 points. I could see a double-digit win in there because it's just I don't think Cleveland's going to go. I don't think Chicago's going to go into Cleveland and beat them. Nope, I doubt it. So Eric, all right. So we got next on the list. We got the Ravens and the Lions. This game is in Detroit, and Baltimore is an 8.5-point road favorite. Man,
they are going to crush the Lions. Take Baltimore, take the point, take the points too. Baltimore's going to demolish that team.
This game might. They might not cover, but I think the Ravens are going to win.
They're going to cover. The Lions are terrible. Come on,
man. I know.
The Lamar's gonna have 400 yards of total offense again. The Ravens are gonna absolutely demolish the Lions. That's not is that a home game for the Lions?
Yeah, it's in Detroit.
Oh, their fans are gonna be gone by half.
Yes, well, that's an early game. So
their fans are gonna be gone. Their fans are gonna be gone by half. I guarantee it.
We both have the road favorite Ravens. Both got the Colts and the Titans. This game is in Tennessee. Tennessee is a 5-point favorite over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Yeah, so no Carson Wentz.
Who is starting for Indy?
Probably Jacoby Brissett. Probably. Huh?
Is it Brissett? No. It's not Brissett because Brissett's with Miami.
Who played for the? Hold on. Oh, Eason? Oh, Jacob Eason. That's right. Brissett's not with the Colts anymore. Jacob Eason. He's out of Washington. Yeah, he's a rookie quarterback. Give me if they're gonna start a rookie quarterback, give me Tennessee easily over the Colts.
I'm gonna go with the upset.
Whoa.
Give me the Colts.
Wow. Bobby's going against the grain here. I mean, 5 point.
I will pick the upset. Give me Indy.
Wow. All right. Right now we have still early games. We have the Chargers going on the road and going to face the Kansas City Chiefs. Both teams are 1-1. Both teams are coming off a loss, but KC is at home this week. Man, 6.5 point favorite is the Chiefs. By the way,
did the Chargers have to travel for their last game too, or were they home?
Well, the Chargers were at home, but
they were okay. All right. I was going to say if the Chargers are traveling two weeks in a row, I was going to pick Kansas City easily.
But this is Chiefs are at home and it's against the Chargers.
I'll take the Chiefs to rebound.
I don't think KC will lose at home against the Chargers.
And Arrowhead's just a tough spot to play in too.
Yeah, tough spot. All right, we got next on the docket 2 0-2 football teams: Falcons, Giants. Now the Giants should be 1-1. I mean, they should have won. They should have beaten Washington. If Slayton could have caught the ball, they'd have won that game. So the Falcons are just a mess. I don't see that. I'd be shocked if the Falcons win this game. Whoever loses this game is going to be in serious trouble. Serious trouble, especially if you're the Giants. If the Giants lose this game, Joe Judge and Daniel Jones, I think, are going to be.
On the hot seat.
It's going to be bad.
I'm taking the Falcons. Give me the Falcons.
Wow.
27 20 or 27-17 Falcons.
Yeah.
I think the Giants defense is no good, and I think they're going to struggle to put up points because that offense is out of sync, and Barkley isn't running good. Their offensive line, dude, their offensive line is brutal. The Giants' offensive line is brutally bad.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna pick the Giants at home. But if they lose this game, I think the fan base is gonna start to turn on Joe Judge. And maybe Daniel Jones. But look, Daniel Jones wasn't the reason why they lost last Thursday. He played phenomenal. But
Jones had the best game I've seen him play since he got to the Giants last week. That was 95 yards on the ground from scrambling and making stuff happen with his leg. He did everything he could. That's not on.
And then he threw the perfect ball to Slayton in the fourth quarter, and Slayton dropped it.
I know, and if he catches that, let's be honest, if he catches that ball, the game's over.
Yeah, the Giants win and they're 1-1. All right, so let's see. We still in the early games. We got the Bengals going on the road to face the Pittsburgh Steelers. So both teams coming off a loss. This game is in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is only a 3.5 point favorite over the Bengals.
Yeah, I think that's a farce. I think the Steelers are gonna beat the Bengals up pretty good. Bengals are not a good team. They're not a good team. I feel bad for Joe Burrow because he's got no offensive line in front of him. None.
He doesn't. But I'm gonna pick the upset. Give me the Bengals and Joey Burrow.
Are you wow?
I'm picking the Bengals. I'm picking the Bengals in a road upset. I think they'll bounce back, and Big Ben's getting up there in age, man.
If the Bengals can get to Big Ben, it'll be interesting. Like if they can throw him off his mark and put some pressure on him, it'll be interesting.
All right, so this is the last of the early games. We have Arizona going on the road to face Jacksonville. So man, and Arizona is a 7.5-point road favorite. Man, give me the Cardinals. I can't see any way Arizona loses this game. Arizona's better in every facet of the game over Jacksonville. They're better quarterback.
The Cardinals are going to crush the Cardinals are going to crush the Jags. The freaking Kyler Murray's on pace. Like the dude is on a ridiculous pace right now. His QBR is 121.1 through 2 games.
Yeah. But I just don't see any way Jacksonville can win this game.
I think the Cardinals got a shot to make the playoffs too. Yeah. I think they do. I think that team has shown something like Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler Murray, and just giving them the more time that they get, I think the better that team's going to be good. That team's going to they're going to punch some people in the mouth that aren't expecting it.
All right. Okay, now we're getting to the late games. We're finally getting to the late football games, as we only have 4 of them. We've got the Jets going on the road to face Denver. Man, Jets 0-2, Denver 2-0. Denver is a 10.5-point favorite at home. Wow, 10.5-point favorites. I think that's the only double-digit favorite the whole week. I think. Wow, 10.5. Wow. I'm picking Denver. Man, that's just a lot. That's a lot of points to lay in a NFL game, man. 10 points, but give me Denver at home.
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
The Jets. What?
I'm gonna go with the Jets. Yep.
You're picking the Jets? Are you sure?
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Holy moly, man! Gotta take your temperature, man, to see if you're all right. Man, the Jets.
I know they suck, right? Or I know that we made them look like they suck, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me, and I don't have a lot of faith in Denver. I'm not a believer in that team. I think they hide behind a lot of deficiencies.
Yeah. So, man, hi. Hey, well, look, we'll find out if it's.
Put it this way: if the Jets run the football and stay with the run, they can beat Denver. They have to run it though. Both of those running backs on the Jets are pretty good.
Man.
Both of the Jets running backs are pretty good. They have to run the football. If they run the football against Denver, they can beat them.
All right, so we got the Dolphins going on the road to face Las Vegas Raiders over there in the Death Star over there in the desert. Give me the Raiders. Raiders are only a 3.5-point favorite. Man, the Raiders are going to beat Miami by more than that.
They're going to beat the snot out of Miami.
Give me the Raiders by at least a touchdown, man.
That's going to be a 14-point victory. The Raiders are going to beat the brakes off of Miami.
All right, Raiders. All right, another. This might be. I hope this game is on in my area. This is a late kick on Fox. Tampa Bay versus Los Angeles Rams. Both teams are 2-0, and Tampa is a 1-point road favorite over the Rams.
So Tampa's. So the home team is the Rams, right?
Yeah. The game is in Los Angeles. Yes.
I'll take Brady. You can't bet against. I'll take Brady. I'll take Tom. I'll take Tommy and the Bucks.
Wow. Well, this might be this should be one of the better games of the weekend. I wish this was like
this could be a NFC title preview.
I wish this was like the Monday night game or the Sunday night game. I think this is just again. But give me the Rams at home. Look, Tampa's not going to win. They're not going undefeated. Not 17 games. I know there was some talk about, is Tampa Bay going to go undefeated this year? No, they're not. Quit talking about it. They're not going undefeated. The 17 games, they're not. Nobody is going undefeated no more with 17 games. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. But they can go. They can go. 14-3. But
I don't know, man. The LA's one of the only teams I think that could stand a chance of going toe to toe with them.
Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams at home over there at Tampa Bay. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna give Tom's. I mean, they're not gonna lose many. Tampa Bay's not gonna lose many games this year, as long as Brady stays healthy and Gronk and all those guys stay healthy. Tampa Bay is gonna. They're gonna win 14, 13 games this season.
Did you hear that report that Gronk doesn't watch film? He hasn't watched film. He does not watch any film at all. He just asks Brady what route to run. No, I'm dead serious. They asked him. They said, "Gronk, do you watch film?" He goes, "No, I just asked Tom what route I need to run," and Tom tells him what route to run. Gronk run route. Gronk catch ball. Gronk run for end zone. Gronk spike ball. That's usually how it goes.
Gronk run the 20-yard line. Turn around. So
he does. He tells him he tells him what route to run in the huddle. That's it.
Yeah. Wow.
He goes, "No, I leave the film watching for Tom."
I don't know a player of his caliber that has had so much success. I seriously doubt that he hasn't watched no film at all. I don't know, man. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, you gotta watch film and know what quarterbacks and how they play off and on you and what they bite on. I mean, because you'll never know what I mean unless you play. What's the cornerback's tendencies? Do they play off? Do they bite on the on this or that? So
Gronk, listen, Gronk doesn't give a shit about no cornerback tendencies. He eats cornerbacks for breakfast. He stiff arm a cornerback into a different dimension.
All right, so we got the Seahawks going on the road to face the Minnesota Vikings. So both teams coming off a loss. The Vikings need to win in a desperate way. I mean, they're 0-2. Seattle is a 2-point road favorite. Man, this is a tough game to pick. I mean,
the Vikings at times look really good,
yeah.
But then there's also times where they just look wicked lost. Like,
I mean, they
lost.
I mean, they could be 2-0, but they're 0-2 right now. Give me the Vikings at home.
I'll take Seattle. I don't know. The Vikings got a long road. Like, they got a lot of work to do. Basically.
I just think I don't know, man. I just think that I think Minnesota has just they've had two hard fought games, and I think
they need, like you said though about the Giants situation. Minnesota needs to win bad. They need to win bad.
They're in the same boat. They're in the same boat because they can't afford to go 0-3. Because I know they're out of the game now in the NFL and the playoff spot, but teams that go like 0-3, 0-4 to start the season, the odds of them making the playoffs are like low, really low.
Yeah. It's only like 15%. Like it's really
low.
Yeah.
So all right. Okay, we got the Packers. This is the Sunday night football game. The Packers going on the road to face the San Francisco 49ers. Niners are 3.5-point favorites at home. Man. Who? So I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is showing up. Is it the second half Aaron Rodgers that we saw last night, or is it the one that doesn't care? If it's a one that cares, they should beat Frisco. But
see, I think we're gonna get that Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna take the Packers. I'm gonna take Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. Close game though. Field goal win. Field goal touchdown. No more than that. It's gonna be a close game.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see the Aaron Rodgers that cares.
Yep.
Because
that game matters. That's against a team that that's against the playoff. To like that game matters to him to beat a team like that.
Yeah, because they've met in the playoffs before. Aaron Rodgers has met the Frisco in the playoffs before, so this is a different game for him mentally. So give me the Packers. I agree with you. All right, we got the Monday night game. We have the Eagles going on the road to Jerry's World as face the Cowboys. Cowboys are a 4-point favorite at home. The Eagles. I just don't know if they have the quarterback that can go on the road and win, man, week in, week out. Jalen Hurts just isn't the kind of quarterback that's going to win you, 12, 13 games in the NFL. He can do it in college because just the way college was set up differently for him. Give me the Cowboys at home.
If Jalen Hurts goes into Dallas and beats Dallas at home, that's a statement. That's a statement right there.
That's a statement. It would be a statement. It would be.
That would be a statement. And they beat even if they beat them by 3, it's still going to be a statement.
Plays well because
but I'm with you though when you said like I that's for a kid like a kid like that to go into an environment like Dallas is, and with the way the Cowboys have played, even though they lost against the Bucs, they were right there with them until the end, and then they played. They've played well, man. So I'm taking I'm going to take the Cowboys too.
Yeah, because they could have beaten Tampa if they would have just played some defense at the end, but because they had that game, they kicked the field goal, they had the game won. Just Tom Brady.
They let Brady go down too quick. Yeah. They played too soft.
Yeah, they just those good quarterbacks, man. They just, when they had the ball in their hand the last minute or two, Brady's the GOAT, man.
He's just done it so much that it's just like second nature to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like it's not right. It's not new to him. It's he's been there before. He knows what to do, man. So
no doubt.
So we got some differing of opinions in this week. So one of us is going to have a better week than the other one. So
I think we picked different on 3, right?
Let's see. Well, we picked one on ours. We know that. Let's see.
4 of them. 4, I think.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 different ones, really?
7, yeah.
All right. So it is going to be
So one of us is going to do really, really well, and one of us is going to do bad.
Really bad.
So that's just one of us is going to look like a genius, and the other one's going to be still like, man, what was I thinking? Man.
Oh man.
So when the Sox play again?
They're playing tonight. They're playing right now. They are. I think they're winning.
Don't they play the Yankees coming up?
They're tied actually 2-2. Yeah, they play the Yankees this weekend. I'm actually going to that game on Sunday.
Yeah, so it's. Are you going to the game Sunday? They play Sunday afternoon.
I think it's Sunday
night.
I think Sunday night.
That's right. And I'm sure that's on the ESPN.
Yeah, 7 o'clock on Sunday. 7.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, so y'all get football during the day and then baseball at night. Man. It must be nice having like 4 teams. So you have 4 teams up there to pull for. There's always a sports.
It's nice having 4 teams that win championships.
Yeah, they win championships. It's not like some cities have 4 teams that lose. So so it's really tough. Oh man. All right, man. So so we got some differing of opinions. So one of us is going to be a genius, and one of us is going to be an idiot. So we'll see what happens this Sunday. But I think that's
genius.
Yeah. So next week we're back on this guy's channel right there. See.
We will be on my channel next week, guys, for week 4. We'll recap week 3 and find out who the genius and who the idiot is.
That's right.
And then
unless we have a bunch of ties. So there's a bunch of ties, and I guess we'll be.
We haven't had a tie this year yet, right? Nobody's tied, right, so far.
Yeah, it was close. The first week was close. The Bengals and the Vikings were close.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we'll have a tie. I might even pick a tie one game. Pick a tie. But all right, man. Yeah. So we'll see. Probably gonna be around the same bat time next Tuesday around 8:00 Eastern, 7:00 over in the Central Time
7
zone.
Central, right?
Yeah, 8:00 Eastern, 7 Central. Yeah. So that works. Pretty well for me. But all right, guys. We'll see you guys next Tuesday over on the Beantown Breaktown. And
over on my channel, guys, for week 4 and then the recap of week 3.
Yeah, I'll put his link in the description once everything uploads, all that. So, all right, guys, have a good one. Peace.
Go Pats.